Good evening, and welcome to the W.I.W.I, the weekly interview with a world icon. Today's guest is maybe one of the most important people in the world, the United States President, Mr. Barack Obama. Hello, Mr. President, and thank you so much for coming. Well, today's topic is higher education. As you may know, this has been the mainstream topic in our country since the last 10 months or so. Some people suggest that privatization and making way for the new investors is the way to follow in order to improve our educational system, while others think that the government should be the one in charge. So people from all over the country have sent their questions. And the first is from Eduardo, and it says, Mr. Obama, do you think it is a good or a bad idea to privatize educational institutions in charge of the government?
Bad idea most of the time. There are examples where privatization makes sense, where people can do things much more efficiently. But oftentimes what you see is companies want to buy those parts of a government-run operation that are profitable, and they don't want to do anything else. So for example,
universities. I see your point. The next question comes from Doris, and it has to do with the fact that your government has been giving resources to private as well as state universities. Her question is, has it been successful?
The amount of money that we've been able to get into this program has not met the entire need. We're now pushing the banks as hard as we can to make sure that not only do they do the most with the resources that we've been giving them, but that they also do a much better job of customer service with people who are coming to them.
So the government gives resources to universities through banks. Isn't that a bit suspicious?
What we're trying to do is to increase transparency and force all the banks to tell us exactly what are you doing with your customers.
So universities and students are treated like customers. I think that's why students are so angry, isn't it? Well, Mr. Obama, the third and final question comes from Gisela in Valdivia. It is a known fact that you're planning to eradicate the privatization of higher education in the country. So, how long do you think it will take until it gets done?
It is my greatest hope that we can get this done, not just a year from now, but soon. We came extremely close. We now have a bill that's come out from the House, come out from the Senate. That's unprecedented.
Oh, that's great. So in a year, all universities will become state institutions. Well, thank you so much, Mr. President, for accepting our invitation to answer some of the people's questions. I know that for them it's very important.
I hope we get a chance to do this on a more regular basis because it gives me great access to all the people out there with wonderful ideas. And even if you didn't make your question, even if it wasn't on this show, we appreciate your submission, and hopefully we'll catch you next time.
Great. Thanks, Mr. President. Bye.